People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. First thing that is popping in the news, I have come to the conclusion, and I am sure that 99% of Jamaica will agree with me, that basically Jamaicans get FUCK with the type of politicians, and even worse, with the type of popo that we have securing our borders and that are doing some very despicable stuff. Now people, there was a DRUGS bus seizure in a Montego Bay Coral Gardens, to be specific, where it is said that 11 kilo of cocoa and also 5 million in cash, US, Canadian, mostly US, they were counting. That 5 million went to 7 million later. However, people, the final tally is in. And people, the final tally is $3.8 million. Official tally from the JDF after they have completed their counts. Now, people, when we think about it, it seems as if we cannot really differentiate the police different from the thief, with the exception that the police have a badge, the police have a legal gun, them have uniform, them have the government clothes, government shoes. They're sworn to protect. However, people, it seems as if the only difference with the intention of the thief and the popo is that the thief go into it and his main objective was to thief and run. However, it seems as if members of the JCF, they also have decided that, listen, if the opportunity presents itself, as in 5+ million US, this money is going to be gone. This money is going to be stolen, not all of it, just a portion, maybe majority. Cannot validate or verify that claim. Second thing, when I realized that, listen, the ACP, Clifford Chambers, he was the head of this operation. Clifford Chambers is the ACP, meaning Assistant Commissioner of Popo. I thought, well, maybe they are not going to get a chance because somebody with integrity is going to be there to make sure that this fund that was seized can be used for the betterment of Jamaica, the kids, whatever needed thing that is needed in Jamaica for basically pay for. Because at the end of the day, this is DRUGS money. You're not going to burn it like the cocoa. You're not going to burn it like the weed. As a matter of fact, they don't usually burn the cocoa. That is a next story for a next day. Now, people, the next thing is that when I heard and saw the videos, saw the pictures of the amount of money, I said that for these popo who are always ill-equipped, if they don't have the proper counting machine, like they have at Western Union MoneyGram, it is going to take them forever and a day. There is going to be mass confusion. I also mentioned that maybe them need to hire the count from Sesame Street. However, people, I did not realize that the count that they possibly hired is the count. However, this count is on DRUGS. This count is counting from high to low. So therefore, basically some sorts of takeoff or runoff with the funds. Now, people, I want to ask a question. And I did a survey. And in this survey, I asked typical Jamaican, well-to-do Jamaican, and 90% of them said, yeah, me don't take something. However, me nah go rob, me nah go thief, me nah go stick up anybody with any sorts at all. The fact that the money is from ill-gotten gains. However, people, remember, these are not popo. They did not swear. They did not take any sorts of oath. So therefore, maybe if they do something, we can kind of understand I am not saying that it is justified. Me just I say we can kind of understand. However, as it pertains to the poor, what is the justification? How is it that at first it was 5 million and then it goes to 7 million and then final figure it come down to 3.8? Now people, if you talk about 7 plus counting and then you talk about it is now at 3.8 million US and 30,000 Canadian, that is about half, because remember we were already at 7 plus more, that means 50%. You understand? So 7 I got to 8, I got to 9, I got to 10. So at least 50% in my humble estimation. Now people, what it seems happen is that it seems as if the trustees of these funds, they had some sort of board meeting and they said to themselves, listen, I don't know about you, but I don't know when we're ever going to get this type of opportunity again. When will something like this present itself? When are we going to find a next seizure, a next BUSTS like this, where we pretty much bingo? What are you going to do? Are you going to put your morals, integrity, ethics in front of your needs? Are you going to make, because you are a sworn member of the JCF, you are going to turn in this cash only to have nightmares, only to regret this afterwards? When it is easy, if every one of us say yes, we are in like Flynn. Every one of us can be beneficiaries of these funds and nobody has to know. Now people, like me say, this is my humble opinion. If I was to guess, if I was to put some money down and say, do you think that these people actually take the money? I'm going to say yes. As to the amount that they took, I cannot give you an exact figure. However, people, like me say, initially, when me hear 5 million, me say at 10. Me say I'm more than 5. And then when me hear 7 and it drop down to 8, me say, you know what? Them done already tell themselves, listen, we are take at least half of this money. So people, notwithstanding the amount in excess of $7 million, could be 10, could be 12, could be even more. We don't know. Nobody was there. So the question I have to ask is this. Is this how Jamaica is going to be run? There's no checks and balance. Nobody is responsible. Nobody is held accountable. Everybody, including the politician, everybody, including the ACP, meaning Assistant Commissioner of Popo, everybody from the Popo station that are involved, they are going to just sit down and act like nothing happened. The relevant authority, Security Minister, Justice Minister, Commissioner of Popo are going to act like they don't know what happened. Now people, this is the next thing. I wish that this person, and his name is Presser, the person that was supposed to be extradited back in 2005, and for some unbeknown reason, he is still in Jamaica doing the same old same, flying under the radar, right in the presence of the Popo. I wish that this person would go to the feds, DEA, and say, let me make a deal. Listen, a $10 million or $15 million or $20 million I did have. However, I am willing to get some time deduction if you are going to investigate, if you are going to indict, if you are going to expose these crooked Popo in Jamaica. And people, I am speaking directly to the United States authority. You have zero international partner in Jamaica because all of these Popo, they are rogue. All of these Popo, they are crooked. And people, like me say, it is just my views, it is just my opinion, it is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.